Hey guys, it's Mandy at Laughing Grackle. We are, by the time this video is uploaded, we will be delivering in Cherokee, Alabama. So, hello everybody in Cherokee. But we don't have a load yet for, where we're going after that. So, we'll just have to come back to that later. Tonight, deck is the Cloud Jumper, and I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. First off, in the background of the gold, what I'm seeing is kind of like an opal, which is like for purity, for protection, for kind of like a scrying type thing. And then we also have a couple of pearls at that. The next thing that I'm seeing is kind of like it reminds me of an amoeba, and it's got the little tentacles coming off of it, and it has a blue center in the middle, and that kind of reminds us that life always starts small, and depending on what we do, can grow to be bigger. Because I'm seeing in the backdrop is kind of like mountains, a summit type thing. And down at the bottom, I'm seeing a more like a tree seed. Now there is another, what looks like a drop of water, and I'm seeing that as being a nurturing thing for the seed, because that's what it needs to grow. I'm also hearing sky's the limit, because it looks like it's looking up into space with all the stars and the nebulas and all of that stuff. This one I'm going to end up calling the sun. I'm seeing for the face the cool and calm because of the blue, having that carefreeness and not being really bothered by a whole lot. With that calmness also brings the warmth of love and care in actual loving of life. It looks like she's wearing like a sunflower, and it kind of looks like there's a couple bees on it, looks like, which means, bringing that fruition and, everything that is able to bring forth good works, basically. Even though there's dark days because of the clouds at the bottom, the light will always shine through, because it's not the sun that brings it, it's us that brings it. Okay, this particular one is saying, regardless of what our outer what's the word I'm thinking of? Environment is, we can always have a good environment within. And it's also fragile. Just like an egg is very easily to break, so is our egos. Any little living or any little thing can hurt our ego, our feelings, sometimes even our environment, depending on what's going on. I'm also seeing hope with this because of the river. You know, it's the navigating of the waters and the healing that the waters can bring is, you know, to bring water to a parched land is just amazing. Every time I sit there and I see this particular type of city scene, it kind of reminds me of the Emerald City, even though this one's blue. You know, it's this beautiful, amazing place that so much can happen in knowing how to get to it. Just like with Dorothy, you know, she goes all the way through Oz and she's had a way to get home the whole time because of the ruby slippers. So don't mistake what you already have to be able to do what you need to do. I hope that it helps somebody out there and that it resonates to help them get a clearer view of what they need to do. Tomorrow, hubby is going to be doing his own version of Oracle cards. So come on back and see that. That's going to be funny. And then tomorrow we are going to be having the transparent deck. So come on back, like, share, and do the things. And tell me your opinions. I want to hear them. And I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.